Excuse me. Sir, please cover the media.
We would like to congratulate Dr. K. Raghavan on this occasion. Getting the function in order. Okay, so Tabu ji has to leave right now. So thank you so much for coming and I would request. Features distinguished authors in writing from across the globe. Today, Lead Star Publishing has 10 brands and publishes over 200 titles a year. Now, I request Sri Swarup Nanda to speak a few words about the book and the author.
Hi, a very warm good evening to all of you. Thanks for assembling in this kind of units and supporting the book. I'm not an expert on the India-China relationship. I had more of questions than answers. I hope the panelists today will help answer some of my questions. A couple of questions that I had, especially for all you India-China relationship experts. First part of the question was, the way Pakistan is going, would we have two Chinas on both sides of India, China, Pakistan becoming a satellite state of China? And how extreme is the situation at Northeast? Do you actually see a real conflict developing where we could lose the entire of Northeast? During the okay.
Moving on, I would request the Honorable Chief Guest, Shri S.M. Krishna, to speak a few words on this occasion. Sir.
Mr. Raghavan, distinguished panelists, ladies and gentlemen, I feel it a great honor that I have been asked by Mr. Raghavan to release the revised book that has been written by Mr. Raghavan. Let me start by congratulating Mr. Raghavan for his work which is being formally released today. I believe this has been updated. The earlier publication was done 6 years back, and I'm sure the updating has been quite useful. It is said that we can choose our friends, but not our neighbors. I think this is an old adage, and it is more so in international politics. India and China have been the holders of great civilizational legacies that mankind has known. Well, we have also had good neighborly relationship over a period of time. But the relationship became a bit uncertain and at times very hostile. As a result of it, today we stand at the threshold of the relationship becoming very hostile. The bilateral ties, though they culminate in certain border conflicts, but we continue to engage each other with a sense of trying to mend our fences with each other. But the reason behind the sudden deterioration of the relationship, to the extent that armed hostilities should have taken place, have been subject to intense speculation and debate ever since. It is essential that a true account of the factors that contributed to the discord, which grew into a conflict, is placed before the public so that we not only learn from them, but are also better placed to avoid the pitfalls when confronted with similar situations in the future. This book performs the remarkable function of presenting before public the factual position regarding the events that took place in the years following independence till the outbreak of hostilities. Foreign policy of India was by and large shaped by Jawaharlal Nehru, because all through the years that he continued as Prime Minister of this country, he continued to be in charge of foreign affairs. That is largely because Pandit Nehru had a deep insight into not only the history of India, but also the glimpses of world history also. As a result of which, even while he was fighting for the liberation of our country, he simultaneously continued to be a very keen student of international politics and global relations. I think truly the foreign policy of India was laid by the Indian National Congress because it had a foreign policy cell which was mostly headed by both Nehru and Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia. Both of them were experts and authorities in their own right. During the 1920s and the 30s, Pandit Nehru was a very keen student of international politics. Nehruji had taken keen interest in international affairs from an early age and was an astute observer of the events that took place in Europe and other parts of the world, even during the early part of the 19th century. He had warned India and the world about the evils of fascism and damage that governments rooted in such political thoughts could cause to mankind.